because actually I did a cooking class. I love goat cheese. A little bit salty, not like the feta. Just a little bit more of that different flavor to it.
All right, that's the trick for the avocado.
Yep.
So, walk us through this step of the salad.
So for our salad, we have a wildflower salad with an orange blossom vinaigrette dressing. So we've got just a good base of just arugula in the bottom, nice salty, peppery arugula. It's all kinds of flavor in itself without having to add anything to it. Then we've got some nice fresh chives. A lot of things you can just get all out of your own garden. You got fresh chives in there. We've got some nice red onions. We've got some wonderful little radishes, just sliced thinly. Then we went with some sweet and tart. I got some Granny Smith apple in there and some nice either different types of apples. So the red apples you could use, the Honey Crisp, a nice crispy apple. This is a Cosmic crisp apple. And then with that, all the wonderful nice pansies and different flowers, wildflowers that you can grow. You can grow them yourself. You can purchase those, online. Just if you do grow or you buy from someone, just make sure they have not been sprayed or anything to be edible. And they put all of those on. Then you sprinkle some really nice goat cheese crumbles right over the top of it to give it a little bit more of that different texture and flavor in there. And then of course you take your orange blossom honey vinaigrette and just drizzle it right over the top just to give it some sweetness and some tang mixed in with it. And you can always use a little extra on the side to dip your apples into. So, and then you have your wildflower salad.
You chop it, you sort of tell us like certain one.
Now we're going ahead and doing some of our prep. We're getting ready for some hibiscus flower quesadillas. It's a wonderful vegetarian option also, the hibiscus flower. And it's if you take a dried hibiscus flower, then once you hydrate it back in, it's got a really nice meaty kind of texture to it that substitutes not only a good flavor, but then it substitutes that meat texture, because anything that you do, if you're substituting for a meat, you want it to still have that texture and everything. When you chew and you bite into it, you're not thinking, oh, this is something left out. It's just a great flavor, and you don't know that you're missing the meats and the other flavors. So we're going to do some chives, some green onions. We got some fresh garlic, some cilantro, some queso fresco, some red onions. We're going to saute all of this in together also with some nice olive oil. We'll use some Parisian lime to give some more of that citrus flavor. We'll saute that all together once we prep that, and then we'll create and build our quesadilla. We'll use a flour tortilla. You could also use the corn or any flavor that you would like. We'll build those together, and then we'll heat those up in the skillet. Also, then with some little bit of Parisian lime olive oil just to give it a little texture on it and brown it up. We'll put these all together, and you'll never know that it's a vegetarian meal. We'll put some wonderful different spices in when we cook that. We'll show that again after a while too, and you'll have a nice, wonderful thing to eat that is vegetarian and good and healthy for you, especially during the summer months. And also another good thing, when you're rehydrating your hibiscus flowers, you've got a wonderful red and kind of pink water liquid left over. Use that for several different things. Do not throw that away. You can use that in a nice lemonade, make it into a tea, and also, especially during the summer months, you want to do a little Cinco. You could also make it a wonderful hibiscus margarita also. So lots of different things you can use from everything. So never discard anything away that you're prepping and using.
All right, what do we do now?
We've got a little olive oil. We've got a little lime olive oil in here. Get some citrus. We got some garlic. We got some green onions, a little red onion. We're going to saute in our hibiscus flowers, fresh chopped garlic cloves. All right, saute those around. Add some great spices, splash of coriander, a little bit of cumin, all those flavors that you would have if you had a meat quesadilla, a little bit of taco blend with some citrus and some anchovy, and then a little bit of heat, a little pico seasoning, kick it up a notch here. We just want to saute these till we kind of tenderize them and toast all those herbs, bring the flavors out in them. And we use this as our base for our basically our meat filling to build our quesadilla, minus the meat.
So building the quesadilla.
Alright, building our quesadilla. You can either do a whole one depending on how good you are flipping one, or you can just do half of that, do it that way. It's a lot easier flipping in your skillet. If you get too anxious about flipping the whole thing, they're all coming out. So we're going to do little half ones here. Great hibiscus, flour, and all the garlic, and all the nice toasted spices we have in it. And I am infamous for always putting too much product in and always spreading out everywhere. And we'll go ahead and we've got some of our cilantro. Sprinkle a little of that. We're going to put some of our fresco right here. We're going to mix this one in with it. You could either put it on the base as the bottom to start with if you want to kind of melt on, but it's not a real melty cheese, so it just kind of blends in with it. And you can pick several other types of cheese if you like. I like this one just for the saltiness and the flavor of it, and the fact that it doesn't ooze out and run so much and melt. I'm going to take a wonderful avocado. Great, wonderful nutrients, some good fat in there. It's good for you. Who doesn't like cilantro? As long as it doesn't taste like dishwater. There are people that don't like it, man, the fact it is their taste buds that keep them from eating it. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of our lime oil in our skillet, and we'll heat these up.
All right.
Mix this in. We just want to sear that tortilla shell. Press those down, get some oil, and the flour tortilla starts to bubble. Brown them just a little bit. Kind of hold the shell together when we cut it. Melt the cheese in there. Got the lime olive oil. It just gives you almost another little citrus flavor right on top, built in with your tortilla. There we go. We are ready to cut and serve. So then we'll just go ahead, saying it's much easier when we do the fold over. We can go ahead and slice these. See that nice texture, all that color and everything mixed in there. Just take these, build them around on your plate. Beautiful avocado. Just enough texture on there with that oil on the tortilla to crisp it just a little bit. Texture is very important with your foods too, especially if you're doing a vegetarian type or vegan. You still want all the same texture so you don't miss out on anything. And then of course I would just go ahead and do a little bit of some fresco in there on top. And let it rain, just a little bit of cilantro on it. And then you can put your avocado slices, some extra ones right in the middle. And of course, depending on how much lime you like, if you want to put a little bit of a lime zest or a little sprig of lime juice too, but then that would kind of get it wet. So you got all the nice flavors mixed in there already. All right, well, I'm Richard Lawrence. I am the owner also of RSF, your Bluegrass Kitchen. We are a catering business. I've enjoyed being able to come and put together some items here. We did a lot of the wildflowers that what we did. Of course, our wildflower salad here with the orange blossom vinaigrette, and then of course our hibiscus flower quesadillas. It's great to always cook anything that we can kind of think outside the box, do something really different, and it's just you change up everything. You could live a different life every night, but what you cook and kind of what you prepare, and then of course what you eat is who you are also. So always keep that in mind. Having lots of colors and everything, you know, in what you eat. Our business, say we are a full catering business. Now we are different than most any other catering business out there. We are a completely customized catering. So we don't have a set menu. We do have some suggestions and things that we have on our website, but we ask everybody when we get ready to do you know, something for them, what would you like? What is your most favorite food that you would like? If we're doing weddings, what do you think about at your wedding? I would love to have this on my wedding day because that's the experience I want to share with everybody that comes. So we cook anything and everything that you can think of and suit all the needs to everybody in the catering business. We do on-site cooking, we do full setups, we do full service. We even have a mobile kitchen we can bring out, and we do everything from shrimps and pastas and Cajun to whole hogs, po' boys, you name it. If you like it, we'll cook it. Food is what we do. We enjoy that experience of food, and we like to share that with everybody else. Glad I can share these items with you today, and hope you prepare them and enjoy them as much as I do.